Welcome to Answers from the Stairs, an off-the-cuff chat with Chris Vester. On this show, Chris provides insight on all areas of your life, whether it be your business, your relationships, or your health. Chris is a longtime business owner and coach looking to help everyone and anyone find their purpose and beat mediocrity. In his experience, he can teach anyone to reach their true potential. If you're ready to realize your God-given talents, then welcome to the show.
Quality versus quantity. So I was listening to a podcast today that had absolutely nothing to do with business, but one of the quotes I think can relate to a business, especially communication in business. And the idea of the podcast was quality versus quantity, which one's better? And the quote was, quality never comes by accident, but quality is a result of intelligent action. And intelligent action needs to be repeated often. Quantity. So this idea of what works out better, quality versus quantity, I was thinking about in the lines of communication inside of a business. Is it better to always make sure that every piece of communication is just loaded with tons of content and tons of quality and answers all the questions? Or is it better to just communicate more often so that there's no misunderstandings and no misgivings and no hard feelings in some situations? Had a situation happen in our organization in this last week, and I felt like the communication level was quality and quantity. We had talked about this one particular thing for weeks, and I received an email yesterday that made me feel like this particular team member didn't either agree with it or felt like he had a voice in the decision that was made. So I began to think about that particular situation a lot. Like, how did I screw that up? How did we, as a team, get one of the team members to have that feeling? And go back to maybe it was just the quantity of communication. There wasn't enough communication. Although the communication we were having had tons of quality, like there was deep conversations. But maybe when it came down to the decision, there wasn't enough quantity of conversation. So the quote struck me. I really like it. That quality is not by accident, but by intelligent decision making, which needs to be accompanied by lots of action, repetition, and quantity. So one can't survive without the other. So my goal, lots more communication and less concern about how quality it is, because the quantity will lead to quality.
Thank you for listening to Answers from the Stairs with Chris Vester, and for using the insights you gained to find your purpose and strength in anything you do. Tune in next week for another chat with Chris, and don't forget that reaching your true potential is not easy, but it's worth the work to find it and live in it. Until next time.